Alright guys, this is day 3 of
E3.
So
E3. I did it backwards.
E3 day 3. But it's our last time on the show floor, so we're gonna start walking over now, and we're gonna get our mystery crash pin, and then go see Spider-Man the extended gameplay.
And Detroit.
Woohoo! So we're gonna get it going. Alright, we're almost at the convention center again for our last time. We just have a couple more blocks to go. We got our badges ready. And it's the hottest it's been since we've been out here. So, but alright guys, we will see you inside. Guys, so yesterday was our last day on the floor of E3. It was a little crazy yesterday, so we were filming now. There really wasn't much to do because
we did everything.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was the last day.
Yeah,
there were still 5-hour lines everywhere.
And people were ready to wait, and then this time,
yeah, it was insane. We got our last crash pin. It was Aku.
Yes, it was.
So,
even though it got soiled before we even got up there, because she was like holding it, showing other people, and then she saw us, and she was like, "Do you guys want to see it?" And I was like, "What?" We just already seen it.
It wasn't too much of a mystery. We kind of figured it was going to be.
We had like 3 options,
and
that was one of them.
Mm-hmm. So we got that, and we played Knack. Knack 2.
That was fun.
It was real fun. It was like a 15-minute demo. I was actually surprised. It wasn't really short at all.
Yeah.
It's much better than the first. I liked the first one, but a lot of people were talking about it.
And they were saying they didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
I've never played the first one, but the second one was good. It was fun. I'd definitely play it.
Yeah. The controls a little different, but there's more to them. It's not just like 2 or 3 moves. It's like 10. But they're not hard. They're all the same buttons. Like whether you hold down square or hold down circle. It was pretty easy.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, it was really easy. It was fun.
I'm trying to think what else we did. I think we just scoped around the Microsoft floor again, just looking around.
And the PlayStation floor.
The PS PlayStation. We tried to go around Nintendo. But that was so crazy. They actually had like an organized line this time.
Yeah, and it was much nicer. They got everything organized on the last day, which is really weird. Even with the crash line, they had a separate line for pictures, which is crash, and then like to play the game, and then you can get pictures. So it was like they got that organized too. But they had the Nintendo down organized really good. There's lines around the whole building, basically.
It was insane. It like wrapped around the entire inside section of Nintendo, and then it went around because they were like boxed off. They had themselves like separated from everyone, and it went the entire way around it. It was insane.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't even letting people go through anymore. They were like stopping me and moving me to like get out of line in case I jumped. And I was like, I'm not even in line. I don't want to play.
In the Mario Odyssey statue, too, they had, I forget what his name is, I'm sorry, but the voice of Mario, he was there, and there was a huge-ass line to take a picture with him, so there was a huge line everywhere, but they pulled out, like, all the big stuff at the end, and it was just like, there's no time to actually do it.
Yeah.
Although, it wasn't yesterday, so it would be 2 days ago now that the original Naughty Dog team that made the first Crash was there, and we didn't even know.
We missed it, and we missed everything like Crash that they had.
Yeah.
And there was a Coliseum.
It was like a block down from the convention center.
And we miss it. Like, they don't tell you that these things
are
going on, but if you Google it, it like shows you immediately the schedule, and like there's billions of things that we missed. And I think we would have definitely sat in on that. But
and if you looked around anywhere, you can't. There's nothing to show you. I mean, there's like a sign pointing to the Coliseum, but there's no list or anything saying like, hey, today this is what's here or whatever. That
there's even anything going on in there. We knew for the first day that there was going to be like Jack Black and Chris Hardwick going to like announce or like talk about games or whatever they were doing, but we didn't see that either. We didn't know where everybody was running. They were running to them, so we just wanted to get inside and play Crash.
Yeah. It was a little disheartening though that like it was Jason Rubin, Andy Gavin, Mark Cerny, and I forget the other two's names, but it was the first 9 people that made Crash, and they talked about Sony's past and where it is now and how Crash is still relevant, and I just feel like, I don't know, I mean, to me it's a kind of a big deal for Sony and Crash now because he's back, but
well, I don't know how we missed these Crash dance-offs that kept happening.
Yeah, it was one every day and we missed it, yeah.
We missed it every time. But we kept seeing the orcs. It actually is orcs, you know that, like with the C.
I thought
and
so.
I really thought, like, because I was about to Google it before I posted my picture, but, like, growing up, I loved Lord of the Rings. We loved Lord of the Rings, and we just always called them orgs because it sounds so much better.
Yeah, like ogres.
Yeah.
Org. But he had the Crash mascot had a dance off with one of the orcs, and then he had a dance off with
Sonic.
Mm-hmm. Twice with Sonic.
We seen Ratchet. And
we did see Ratchet yesterday.
That was new. That was new. Which was weird. He was just randomly there. Yeah, the last just day. Like, all right.
Which was cool though. He was pretty funny. He was drinking out this one guy's drink.
Yeah. And trying to take pictures, and he just kept going in. Like,
he kept going in for like, he's like, are you gonna take a picture of me, or are you just gonna stand there?
It was really funny.
That's why we were waiting in line for Knack, which wasn't very long.
No, it wasn't long at all. We had like 2 people in front of us.
It was cool that you could either play by yourself, or you could, which I didn't think you could, because everyone was going up in 2s.
I think they were making people, or like mostly,
to make the line go faster.
Strangers were going up, like playing with each other, and just they were bonding. Like I seen people shaking hands, like thanks for playing with me after.
It was cool though. I mean, that's like, I think that was the only 2-player demo they had at E3, which is cool because they don't really have co-op games anymore, and I feel like whenever it is available, they didn't even have a demo. But that was cool that Sony actually decided to.
Let us play 2 players.
Yeah.
Because we go in groups. It
was cool. Other than that, I don't really think we did too much. Destiny was still crazy. Bethesda, they cut off every single line for them at 11 o'clock, and it opened at 10. So it was just crazy. We even went to check on it before we left to see if maybe the line was small.
Everything was...
They wrapped around the entire building.
I think there was definitely more people there.
Yeah, it was crazy. We have a video of the Sonic stuff now for...
Oh, that hoop jump thing when they ring. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, and still no one caught it.
No one.
I didn't expect anyone to. It was like,
but this one girl tried, and she was like literally just jumped like an inch off the ground, like she was gonna make it, and I laughed so hard.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
No, I think that's about it. We couldn't do too much on the last day.
We went to Hooters.
We did go to Hooters. Yeah, it was expensive.
It was expensive.
And like the wings were like this big.
But they were good.
They were good, yeah.
They come out of your body super fast though.
Yeah. It was like in and out, instant, same day.
Yeah.
Within an hour, yeah.
It was only an hour because we had to walk back. And it would have been like 35 seconds if we didn't have... Just kidding.
Yeah, it was fast. I'm kind of glad we didn't go for lunch and then go back, because that would have been bad.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good. They were good. I got Cajun. It was...
I got buffalo. Yeah, I mean, we still had fun our last day, but... it was just crazy. I think there were more people on the last day than I've seen ever. I think people only went on the last day too.
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, we would have recognized anyone. It was just, there was that many people it was like being at an amusement park almost. Because like
crazy.
the first day wasn't too bad. The second day was a little bit more, but it didn't really. You could still do things, but the last day, I mean, there was a lot of people, especially for like that Mario Odyssey, which got best game of E3.
Like, when we were playing Crash, I think they were giving people less time to play than they were the first and second day because the line was moving a lot faster.
Yeah,
and I think it was just to flush out all the people. But I was so nervous, and the guy stood next to me again, and I was I was so worried. But he has one really long nose hair, and it was really bothering me. I just kept staring at his nose hair, and I was like,
and they put me on the so there was like one of the little kiosks that went straight to the big TV. There's like a big TV that goes out towards
you can
like
see
the
when
line.
they're standing in line.
Yeah, and you can see that person play. And they put me on that one.
They were gonna put me on there, and I was like, heck no, do not do that to me.
Yeah, so she threw me on that one.
Yeah.
And I did pretty good for the most part. I played, I forget what it was called. It's on Crash 3. It was whenever the first time you get chased by the dinosaur. I think I finally got a good kiosk because like the past 2 times I played, I kept messing up and I felt like my controller wasn't working. And I always see people saying like, oh, the controls are off and it doesn't feel the same. But like, I swear to God, like my directional pad stopped working 2 days ago. It just stopped working. I had to use my analog. But yesterday I finally it felt so good. It was awesome. It felt exactly the same. The controller worked pretty good. And the guy behind me was like, "Oh, you're doing pretty good," blah, blah, blah. And then I just started messing up after that because he was watching me hardcore. I was messing up
the whole time because a guy standing next to me going, "Jump, left, 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 go!" And I was like, "Please don't do this to me," because I'm already so nervous. I hate people watching me play. So nervous.
But it was super fun. It just kills me. I have to wait 14 more days to actually play it again. But
it'll go by fast.
Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah. Good times all around.
Yep. Well, thank you everyone for watching our full coverage of E3. We have a couple videos that we took yesterday, so I'll put those on there. And other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.
Just cheering them on.
Everybody's trying to catch this ring.
All right, first we're going to film him. Folks, when you come on this trampoline, we put you in the Sonic universe. You become Sonic himself, jumping into the air, collecting rings. Then, we give you a chance to grab that golden ring. And if you do, you'll be entered for a chance to win $1,000. All right, this guy's been trash talking me for the last half hour. Let's see if it pays off. He's going for the ring. Get up there. Oh! He was really close.
open.